we're going to have a little chit chat about the time we saved $10,000 in 100 days. Hey y'all.
Yo,
I'm Faye.
and I'm Lee.
And this is our reality. Welcome and welcome back. All right, so today we're gonna do things a little different. We're gonna have a little chit chat about the time we saved $10,000 in 100 days. But before we get into that, make sure if you're not already subscribed to our channel, subscribe to our channel. Share it with whoever you need to share it with. Then like, comment, and all that good stuff. All right, we're gonna get into it.
All right, y'all. So this here is just how we were able to save $10,000. There's no cap on it. There's no minimum. Like, you can pretty much save however much you want to save. But then we just telling y'all how we did it and what was more beneficial to us, what helped us, and just ways we were able to accomplish the $10,000 in 100 days. So first things first,
You gotta get 100 envelopes.
yeah.
100 envelopes.
Well, depending on depending on what you're doing. So
Yeah.
you can do the ones that I'm familiar with is the $10,000 challenge and then the $5,000 challenge. I know it's so many more, but just depending on, well, I think it's like 2,500. Just depending on how much you planning on saving, that's gonna determine how many envelopes you get. So for us, we did 10,000, so we had to get 100 envelopes.
Yeah.
We got 100 envelopes and we numbered them 2 to 200, all even numbers. So
2, 4, 6, 8, all the way
which
to
would
200.
equal 100 envelopes.
Yes.
I know if you're doing the 5,000, I think it's the 5,000 one.
The 5,000 one, you would number it 1 to 100, counting regular. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, all the way to 100 if you want to do the $5,000 challenge.
But back to us, so we did the $10,000 challenge. We got the 100 envelopes, numbered them 2 to 200, all even numbers. And the way we did it was 100 days. So each day from the start, we scrambled up the numbers, scrambled up the envelopes,
And shuffled them
yeah,
and
we
put them in
shuffled
a box.
Put them in a box, and each day we picked one. So no matter what was going on, like, and I know a lot of people question, well, say you don't make money every day. We do. We touch money every day. Like, the way the businesses that we have, she gets money every day, I get money every day. So it was easy for us. Not easy, but it was like
More. No,
It's
because I
just
can't
like-
say it was attainable because
it's different for
Yeah.
people that get paid
every
2
week
weeks.
or every 2 weeks.
Yeah, so for us and anybody else that like touches money every day, we pulled the envelope and we, whatever number was on the envelope, we put that amount in the envelope.
Now, to back up what you're saying, would it, like, say if the envelope had 50 on it, we split the amount.
That's what I was about to say.
Okay.
So we pulled one envelope. Whatever number is on that envelope, so let's just say 50. If
Yeah.
50 on the envelope, we split it. So if you have a partner to do this with, it kind of makes it easier. If you don't, that's fine. Do what's feasible to you. So if 10,000, if you could rack up $10,000, do that. But if not, lower the number. Like, take it, do baby steps. So it was both of us, 2 of us, so it made it easier. If 50 on the envelope, oh, that's 25.
Right.
If 2 on the envelope, that's $1. So it all depends on if you're doing it with somebody, and then if you are doing it alone, if you can save that amount, or if it's gonna be easy for you to save that amount versus just lowering the amount. That way it's not so tough, or it's not taken away from all your money.
Right.
But so that was the way we did it. Another way you can do it is if you work and you get paid every 2 weeks, every week, whatever your pay schedule is, you still pull your envelope every single day for 100 days, but instead of you putting the money in there because you don't have the money hands on, you wait till you get paid. So you pull. Let's just say you get paid. It's Monday. You get paid
On
14
Friday.
days from now.
Oh well, 2
14,
weeks.
14 days from now. So by the time you hit that 14 day, you should have 14 envelopes.
To
You
fill
add that up, and you fill up each envelope. You deduct that from your paycheck, and you put it in those envelopes. And then you take those envelopes that's finished and full, and you put them to the side, the complete envelopes. And then you do the same thing until you get to 100 days. So it's pretty much the same thing. It just depends on everybody's situation different.
Yeah.
So you get paid every day, you make money every day, hairstylists, barbers, like those type of people. You can take $2 from your money and put it in there, or $50 and put it in there. Like it all depends on you,
How you get paid.
and how you want to do it. Another thing that helped us.
It's cutting back on a lot of miscellaneous spending. You don't necessarily have to go everywhere. You don't necessarily have to eat out all the time. You don't necessarily have to buy clothes, shoes, or whatever the case may be. So it's all about sacrificing. You have to like really put your mind to the goal. Like if you really want to do it, you can do it. But you also have to make a sacrifice on all the little extra side spending that you normally would do.
Yeah.
And it's so much more rewarding when you hit that goal, because it's like, dang.
And it come quick. Like
Yeah.
people look at it and be like, 100 days, dang, that's like what, 3 months, 4 months?
3 months.
Listen, it come quick. And then once you get like, I know at the beginning it was like, dang, we didn't want to pull no big numbers, like, especially we was pulling numbers like 200,
Oh yeah, when we first started, we was getting all the big numbers, and we was like, bro. And mind you, we shuffled the envelopes. We just kept getting the big numbers,
but
which it kind of helped in the end, because like towards the end we were getting the smaller numbers, so it wasn't too
we
bad.
Still getting big numbers too.
Yeah, but it wasn't bad.
Yeah, so we cut back on the traveling. We cut back on going here and going there, like even in town. Just spending money as a whole. Like we stood by reaching that goal. Like we wanted to reach the goal. And that kind of pushed us even more to go into the process of buying a house, which is the other video we just uploaded. But it helped. It helped. The 100 days came so fast. Oh, that's what I was gonna say. Once you start, like I think we got like midpoint maybe, or just before midpoint, it became like, I don't know, like an adrenaline rush. Like I was ready to pull the number. I was like, dang, like we almost there.
Yeah.
It became fun. Like we gotta pull. Like we just stayed on top of each other, and it became fun, and that makes the days go by fast.
Yeah.
Like
And don't look at it as a punishment.
Yeah, like you taking money out of your check, but then like in 100 days you're gonna have all this money, which you in 10,000 is good. Like even it depends on what you want to do with it too. But $10,000 is a good amount of money. Like even if you just want to travel with it, you just doing this just to travel. You doing this to buy a house, a car, like whatever. You just think in 100 days you'll have a little over $10,000 to do what you want to do with it. So I would say like just sacrifices. Of course, having somebody like to push you, even if it's not a spouse. Like
It could be a
we
friend.
did it with one of our friends.
One of our friends, she challenged us to do it, but she
Yeah.
was doing it as well, and we all was like on top of each other, making sure like, hey, you pulling your envelopes,
Yep.
making
So
sure
like
you sticking to the plan, and we all got it done.
even
And
if
she
you're
did it by
not
herself.
in a relationship, you still can do it. Like by yourself, with a friend, like with a parent or a family member, like. You can do it with somebody else or ask somebody to join you, and it'll make it fun to like it'll push both parties to complete the task.
Right.
So that's another good thing, because it was us two and then having somebody else to like kind of bounce off each other energy.
Also, I want to reiterate, like, you do not have to do the $10,000. You don't have to do
even
the
after we
$10,000.
did the 10,000, we was like, okay, let's go back and let's just do 5,000.
Yeah.
We ain't do it yet because this house been hectic.
And and now I was gonna say that too. That's what helped us. That's what we used our $10,000 toward. Like,
yeah, that's what
our
I said.
house.
It kind of pushed us to. It was an extra boost. So like we already had been saving for the house, and had we started with this challenge when we first got down here, like if that was something we would have started with, we would have had way more.
We would have surpassed that.
Cause that was just 100 days. We saved what we saved for the house in like 2 years.
2 years.
So if we would have like did the $10,000 challenge probably like 3 times or more out of 3 years, we would have had way more than what we had. But it is what it is.
Yeah.
Once we did come across it, we were able to accomplish it, and it came just at the right time because we had what we needed to get the house, and then this extra money was stuff to renovate the house. So we took that money, and before we was in a situation where we just had the money to close on the house, then it's like, okay, well, we just would have had to move in the way it was, but because we had extra money, it was easier to go ahead and do the renovation. So I don't know, it kind of helps. It helps a lot. It helped us a lot.
It did help us a lot. And again, if you want to travel with it, or if you're trying to get a house, or if you want to just redecorate your house, renovate your house, it's a great help. A car.
Anything.
It's really a great help.
A kid. Like, y'all should start doing that before y'all had these kids.
A wedding.
A wedding is a good thing.
Save some money. Or even if you want to start a business, or a friend of yours want to start a business.
Just 100 days.
100 days.
Take 100 days to sacrifice. And I promise you, whatever's there is going to still, them countries still going to be there. Them cities, they still going to be there. Like, they ain't picking up and going nowhere. So you can sacrifice 100 days just to save whatever amount, $2,500, like anything. And then even I know some people, they were doing like the whole 365 days, so a whole year to save up
the 10,000.
whatever, if from 2,000 to 10,000, whatever it is you want to save, and then it's like a token. So like at the end of it, it's like getting your taxes. Like it's an extra taxes, like an extra bonus. You get your taxes, and then you get this money. You might have something that you got to do with your taxes, but then you done saved it to $2,500 or 10,000, and you can do what you want to do: spend, shop,
do
buy whatever. So
pay some bills.
I definitely would recommend at least trying it, testing it out, seeing what's feasible for you. Go to the drawing board, see how much you make. Cause don't be trying to save 10,000. I mean, you probably can.
You probably can. You just never know what you can do.
Like, you only making 1,500, which I hope nobody out there making only 1,500. It is people though. That's minimum wage is a joke.
It really is, but that's another story for another day. Just do what you feel is feasible for you. Go to your finances.
I wouldn't recommend if you only making $20,000. I wouldn't recommend you save 10,000. Go for a lower number. Not saying you can't, but I would say like just
be
as adults we have other bills and responsibilities. You can't just save half of your income. But I mean, well, you can, but I don't think it's too smart.
It'll be a stretch.
Whatever's feasible, it's all situational. Like, it all depends on how much you making, what you gotta pay for, how much you can save. Like, you gotta go to your drawing board, like I said, map out how much you make, and then see how much you want to save, and go from there.
And I was gonna say, we did this back in June. So from like June to September, I think it was, is when we did it. And a lot of people are starting to do it now, or they're starting to catch on to it right now because it is a new year. It's not too late. You can do it whenever you want to do it. But I know a lot of people, they have like such an adrenaline rush to, hit goals in the new year. So if you want to go ahead and jump on the bandwagon, jump on that bandwagon. Get it done. Hit us up if you need any pointers, questions. Hit us up.
Let's all save.
Let's all try to save
money. There's so much money out here. Let's save it up and do great things with it. Start businesses, travel, real estate, anything. What other thing?
Get married.
Married. Stocks.
Oh yeah,
all that. Like, let's get this money.
What you got to do?
And save it to, accomplish bigger goals. Accomplish goals in general.
Time to do big things in 2022.
Yep. So that's the way we save $10,000. If y'all have any questions, feel free to inbox us. Feel free to comment under this video. You can follow us at Faylee __. Send us any messages in regards to the challenge. And then send us like challenges that we may have not mentioned or we may not know of. Like I said, we just caught on to this last year. So it could be something out there where we don't know. So inbox us, send us what y'all know. And if you, like I said, if you got questions, write us, ask us. We don't bite.
We don't. And at the end of this clip, I'll share the TikTok that I made, like with us counting.
Oh yeah.
When we got done with the challenge, I'll share that TikTok with you at the end of this vlog. So check it out.
And again, there's so much money out here. Like this ain't, we not doing this video to brag or none of that. Like we literally want to help
inspire other people to do it.
Inspire other people to do it, cause people inspire. We caught on to other people doing it. So
yeah,
and they inspired us to do it, and we did it. So now we want to inspire other people that may not know about it to do it. So let's say 2022, let's save money.
Yeah.
Let's get this money. But yeah, so follow us at Faylee__.
No. At
Follow-
It's Faylee.
Oh yeah. Follow us at It's Faylee__ on Instagram. You can follow her at Shayna Booby. Or you can follow, and you can follow me at Lee Honcho on Instagram. And make sure you subscribe to this channel, like this video, comment, share. This
And
might
go watch
help
our
somebody.
previous videos.
Put this in your family group.
Yeah.
It may be a little too long, but still send it to your family group messages. Let them know, hey, let's save this money.
And we out.
Peace.
Okay, here's a more in-depth description on how we did the $10,000 savings challenge. First and foremost, when we numbered our envelopes from 2 to 200, counting by twos, we then shuffled the envelopes and placed them in a box. That way, when we pulled each day, it would be at random and we won't feel overwhelmed with so many big numbers next to one another. Secondly, if you work a 9 to 5, this is attainable. All you have to do is you would still pull the numbers daily, and whenever you get paid, you would put the amount that was pulled during the week. A friend of mine did hers that way. Next, just because we did this challenge, that does not mean we don't believe in bank accounts or have a savings in the bank account. This was just an extra challenge that a friend of ours challenged us to do. So we did it. Next, you don't have to do $10,000. You can do whatever amount is attainable for you. We did $10,000 because we were splitting the challenge. Somebody asked about the gloves and the towel. Well, that's for dirty money. You don't want to touch dirty money. You don't want the dirty money to touch where you sleep. This is just another cool way to save outside of the traditional bank account savings. So try it if you like. If not,